All right. Hello, hello. Happy Monday. We are halfway through June today. Welcome to Monday Live with Simply Elizabeth Crafts. I am Amy Elizabeth. That's how the name comes about. Welcome, and I'm going to make sure that I can get my video up. It is it is there, but it is not popping up on my screen. So make sure that when you jump in that you say hello. Let me know that you're here. And then as well, make sure you give me a thumbs up, that you subscribe to my channel, and then also make sure you share, because that is how it works with all this social media stuff, right? Hello, Nancy. Hello, Verda. How are y'all? So tonight will be my last live in Winsboro, South Carolina. We are already starting the packing progress. You can see some things over here behind me. I've got some things on the floor already. The closet is being all emptied out over there. So it's a hot mess, I feel like, around here, but that's okay. I am gonna get it all organized, and then starting in July, probably the second week of July, I'll be able to get back to doing live. So I think that's gonna be like the 8th-ish or something like that. So hello, Michelle. Michelle has lots of practice in moving a craft room. And if you don't follow her, you need to. She's actually been kind of organizing her craft room from the last move that she just had, what, a month ago, 2 months ago now? I can't remember. Time flies so quickly. So she has lots of great storage ideas and all that stuff. So I have seen my new craft room. It is smaller, slightly smaller than this, so there's going to be some adjustment. I'm going to have to probably downsize a little bit more, but that's okay. We will learn to make it work. So anyway, I am getting ready to talk about a couple things. Hold on just a second. I think I got a message. Let me see how I can figure out. It just popped up. So let me see if I can figure out what that was about. I don't know if it's for YouTube or if it's for, oh, I see now. Okay, let's see. The joys of all of all these sites with Facebook and YouTube and all that stuff. Let me see if I can share this and then give it to her. Will it let me? Probably not. Okay. Oh, there we go. Yep. Copy link. There we go. All right, let's see if I can make that work now. And paste and send. All right, there we go. All right, now I can put me back up. And there we go. Okay, so just a couple things before I dive into tonight's projects. We have still going on the sweet sale. This is all sweet products. It's not just your entire suite, but it's the individual products too. So that is buy one, get one 50% off. Don't miss out on it. I have taken advantage of it. So I'll have some new projects coming soon. One thing though, be patient with Stampin' Up! Because it has been a very popular promotion for them. So it is taking a little longer to get things shipped out. I didn't do any kind of expedites for them. I probably should have since I'm moving, but I didn't. And what I ordered first part of last week just now shipped today. So just note, be patient with that. They have a lot to catch up on and a lot to do. The next thing is the album. Make sure that if you are a scrapbooker, that you get in with the album retreat. It's 3 days, not all day, but it's 3 days. and it's 12 scrapbook spreads. So it does come with a lot of products, and I might not have it over here. I think it's with my team printout stuff. But the 12 spreads are beautiful. So if you're a scrapbooker at all, this is definitely worth getting into. And then last but not least is Club. And actually, let me just go ahead and put you down for Club so that I can show you the projects. So close your eyes and we will get this turned and all straightened out. All right, let me make sure that I'm all straight. There we go. Okay, hello, Deb. Okay, so it is using Scenic Adventure. Most of you know me pretty well, and you know that I love the outdoors. So this is the mountains, and it's got tree lines and grass and all kinds of fun stuff. So it's using that bundle. It is also using this pack, which is part of the scrapbook and sticker pack that they have. It's actually called the Weekend Adventure. Again, outdoorsy. It is what I love, right? And it comes with a whole page of stickers, and then it comes with some really pretty designer series paper. There's some acorns on the back. Good fall paper too. That's what's on the back of it. Footprints and all that. This, of course, is my favorite. And then that's the back of that one. Now, those, so you'll get the full pack of the paper. You'll get the sticker pack. They'll come in 2 separate packages. And then you will also get a full pack of twine. So you'll get all 5 of these. And then you'll get your make and take to create these cards right here. I'm pretty sure that's one of my favorite ones. And then you've got that one and that one. Actually, I don't know. I might have a hard time because I like that one too, because I like the different colors of the mountains. And then I love this one too because it has the fire pit. So I don't know, this was a good class. I enjoyed putting these together. I have created a ton of projects using this bundle. As a matter of fact, that was one we created last week using it. And I have other cards that we did with the team and all that stuff too. So lots and lots. If you are interested in Club, it is $45. And it includes the paper, the twine, and the make and takes. And then, all right, I gotta find places to put everything down. And then you can add the bundle on for cost, which is, the bundle is currently 10% off. So you can get it for cost only. So if you're interested in that, let me know and I will send you the link to register. Okay, that should be it. I think we're done. Oh, actually, here's the cards we made last week using that bundle too. I forgot about that. Not last week, the week before. So we created that one. And then we also created that one. And I think I have the ones we made with our team. I think I already packed those up. But anyway, so yes, I have lots and lots of cards with the bundle that we are using for Club this month. All right, so let's dive into our projects. Last week we created these 2. Tonight we're going to create 2 more. There is a blog post for this that should have gone up probably about 6:30, 6:35. If it's not there, please let me know. Berna, I know you go and check it out, so make sure you tell me if it's not there. But there's a complete tutorial. So it gives you the pictures, it gives you the walkthrough, it gives you every step that you need in order to create the projects. The 2 from last week, and then the 2 that we'll create this week. You can get all 4 make and takes mailed to you I can get them mailed out by next Wednesday if you purchase last week, or if you purchase this week before Friday. It's $50 before tax and shipping, and then I'll mail all that to you for free. The make and takes. I can't stamp the images, but all us crafters, we have plenty of stamps out there, right? Okay, let's do our first card. We are going to use the beautiful butterflies, and we're just using the stamp set. And that's going to be our card here. So we're going to do a little stamping and a little cleaning of our stamp. All right, let me see if I can get my tools to come out. Move that up a little bit. All right, so we've got this piece here. We are going to stamp our butterfly on this white piece here. And we're literally gonna just stamp it across and put them at different angles. They don't all have to be in the same angle. And while I've got the Blackberry Bliss open, we're gonna stamp with the little, what I call the bubbles underneath it, or the dots, whichever. Then we're going to close that up. We're going to take our chamois, which I have to find it because it just disappeared on me. We have to take our chamois and clean it before we use our next color, which is going to be Pretty in Pink. This is one of our in colors from last year. We'll ink that up. And then we're going to stamp this one. And again, I'm doing them at different angles, different levels, because butterflies aren't perfectly straight across, right? All right, and then we're going to do Coastal Cabana. So we got to clean it first. And then we'll stamp it. We're going to do this one up here. And then let's do our little dots. Perfect. Then we're going to go back to the Blackberry Bliss. I love purple and I love Blackberry Bliss, but I don't use it very often. And then we're going to stamp it. We're going to stamp that sentiment right down here. And I'm going to line it up just so that you know this. With this image from the stamp set, line it up with your time too, because your Celebrate is kind of wonky. So if you line up the time 2 and then go up and stamp down, it'll be straight. Okay? All right. Then we're going to take this and we're going to adhere it to a piece of Blackberry Bliss. And I'm going to do these edges to make sure that it doesn't come up when you put it into an envelope. And it's just going to line up at the edge, kind of make it even on all sides, and then lay it down. Then you're going to flip that over, put some adhesive on all 4 sides, and then you're going to put it right there on your card front. We're going to line it up, and then ta-da, there we go. There is card number 1. Simple, sweet, and to the point. Hello, Melissa. Are you done with traveling for a while, Melissa? I know you've been on the road a lot. All right, so while I've got this out, I'm just going to go ahead and clean these. And then we're going to move those cards out the way, and we'll come back and I'll show those at the end. And then we're going to go to our second card. They're very simple tonight. I think I did the harder ones last week. Haha, nope. Oh, I know. You're always going to be on the road now, aren't you? So we are going to do this one. I love this set as well. I've made cards with this one. Obviously, these 2 sailboats are from this set as well, from the die part of it. But this bundle Just reminds me of the beach. I'm not a huge beach person, but I love sailboats. I love to watch them. So this is the card we're going to do next. Oh, you're in Georgia till Thursday. Fun times. You're in my old stomping ground state, aren't you? All right, so we're going to fold this one in half. Although I am from almost the Alabama state line. So, well, that's where my family lives now. So, all right. And then we're going to take this piece of Balmy Blue right here. Now, I embossed that with the Soft Waves 3D. This is a beautiful embossing folder. You can use it for more than just waves too, but of course, with it being a sailboat, I'd pull it out. All right, we're gonna go ahead and attach that. And again, since we're doing the front of the card, I'm gonna do all 4 sides. We'll line it up with the edge, and then we'll lay it down. We're gonna grab some blueberry bushel. We're gonna take our little bird. This is what the stamp set looks like. It has lots of different images and stuff for creating ocean, water cards. And we're just gonna stamp 3 times our little birds. I like to do things in odd numbers. Then we're gonna take our sentiment and we're gonna do best wishes. We're gonna stamp this down here, right about there. Then we're gonna set that aside. We're gonna take our large boat image. We're gonna ink it up in the blueberry bushel. Stamp it down. All right, now the stamp set has some what I call detail. And this is like 2-step stamping is what they call it. I just call it detail because it makes it easier for me. So they've got these for the sails, I guess. And you're just gonna line it up. And we're gonna stamp it down. And it doesn't have to be perfect because it's not gonna go all the way to the edges anyway. And then we're gonna go and do our bottom part down here. Fill it in. You can either, oh, and I really got that off, didn't I? Okay, that'll work. We'll make it work. Okay, then we've got to cut it out. So let me grab my cutter or my embossing machine here. We're gonna lay that there. And wouldn't you know, I've put my dies somewhere. Well, we might be, oh, no, here they are. I was gonna say, we might be fussy cutting it out. I pulled it out, and then I left it over there. All right, so we're gonna put that down. I am gonna grab some little tape here just to make sure it stays. Make sure I line it up right. Wow. Apparently it is the struggle bus to line it up. All right, that looks good. Then we'll run it through. All right. We'll pull this out. And that just kind of ripped the whole thing, didn't it? Yay! All right, so then we've got our trash. Let me put that away. Then we'll pull in our card. We're gonna flip this over. We're gonna grab some dimensionals. And then we're gonna put these here. Let's see, I need some scissors. So we've got to cut them a little bit smaller. We're going to put that one there. And then that one there. Okay. And then there. The edges work perfect for this, by the way. And then we got one more right there. We'll take off those backs. Let's pull that little thing in. Okay, there we go. And then we are going to sit it right here in our wavy water. We are going to take our Baker's Twine 3-color pack here. We're going to tie a cute little bow. Now, if you want to give this to a male, just leave the bow off. They probably won't even care if it's still on there. You could tie a knot if you wanted to do that. Either way is fine. I'm sure they'll take it no matter what, right? And if you put cash in it or a gift card, they'll really take it. That is my experience. Because honestly, they don't care about the card. All right, we're going to grab a glue dot. And then we're going to fold that on itself. Stick it right there. And then ta-da! There is card number 2. Quick, simple, and easy tonight. Tried to make it easy for my ladies in class. All right, so we have that one. We move that there. We have the butterfly one that we did tonight. And then we have, this was Country Flowers, which is one of my favorite sets. And then we also have, let's see if I can move them over a little bit more. And then we also have the Scenic Adventures. All right, everyone, that is it. Again, make sure you go check out the blog that has the full tutorial link on there. And if you have any questions, let me know. And I will see you guys in a couple weeks. I will be posting on Facebook and probably some pictures here on YouTube as well on the transition of getting everything packed up and moving and all of that fun stuff. So I'll still be around. I just won't have any lives until we get in Darlington and get settled. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.